All right, folks, I'm Tom Lohr here for Western Wisconsin Video Productions, bringing you Viroqua tape delay action here. It in the Westby, beautiful gym facilities. They've got a secondary gym, and this is what they call a double duel. We've got Viroqua traveling to Westby, along with the Arcadia Raiders and the GET Redhawks. And Viroqua will be playing both Arcadia and GET, along with Westby playing Arcadia and GET. But Viroqua will not be playing Westby. So Viroqua coming off I believe, a second place finish at the Black River tournament this weekend. So ignited their season with that. Unsure how they did at Melrose Mindoro last Thursday. Viroqua brings back a promising squad led by Bryn Swenson, which is a senior. I believe also sophomore Megan Brendel. Officials sorting through things here at the moment. Got an interesting angle, try to make sure we don't get spiked into. Number 2 serving for Arcadia, Adela Anderson. She is a junior. Brendel with the spike attempt. Nice first volley here. Unable to get that one over was Jocelyn Lockington of Arcadia. Elise Neprud in to serve, number 9. Elise with a nice serve. Falls sharply after coming over the net. Caught Arcadia by surprise. 2-0 your score. Viroqua up at this point. Neprud with another nice serve. Spiked by number 5, Justine Sansala. And block attempt by Kate Quackenbush was off the mark. Sansala to serve. 1 serving 2. And they're going to call that one out. So serve side out Viroqua. Megan Brendel to serve. It's a long, deep corner serve. Again, the block attempt off the mark, unfortunately. Set up well. Side out to Arcadia, and that is number 7, Tatum Drzeskowski. Brendel with a nice spike at midcourt, and again caught Arcadia off guard. Kate Quackenbush to serve. 4 serving 2. Placement over the net, over the defense of Viroqua. Falls to the hardwood. Serve is by 11, Lena Wozni. So they're going to call that to Viroqua on a double hit violation. The libero is Allie Olson. Arcadia off the mark is going to put service back to Viroqua. Emma Moyleen with the serve. It's going to be side out back to Arcadia. Number 12, Caitlin Bremer. Olsen bumps it. Emily Hubach, free hit over. Free hit back by Arcadia to Olsen. Bump set spike and a place hit by, I believe that was either Hubach set that to Brendel or vice versa. 6 serving 5 is Viroqua. Bryn Swenson to serve. And that had some spin on it. And that one seven serving 5. Swenson with the serve. And they're going to say that was out of bounds. Hit the antenna on the net for Arcadia. 8 serving 5 is a run of serves here for Swenson. Viroqua ready for that. A little misdirection on the part of Arcadia. Arcadia free hits it over. And just a well-placed ball falls short of Swenson. She can't dig that one out. It's going to be side out Arcadia, 6 serving 8. Lockington to serve. Set by Arcadia. Olsen tried to get to that, well placed, just couldn't quite dig it out. Seven serving 8 here in a tight first set. Arcadia and Viroqua, their first conference play of the year. Nice volley going here for this point. Arcadia definitely an improved squad as it looks over last year. Blocked by number 7, Drazkowski. Is the spike attempt by Brendel. Lockington on a little run here, tied up 8-8. She ended up going over the line before it even hit the net. Side out, Viroqua. Emily Hubach with the serve. Nice dig by Arcadia, set. And Viroqua digs that one out. Quackenbush gets a hand on it, can't get it back into play. All tied up at 9. Adela Anderson to serve. Swenson with the bump. Going to be a 2-hit violation. 10 serving 9, Arcadia with their first lead of the day. Anderson serves that one into the net. Ties it back up at 10, side out Viroqua. Elise Neprud in to serve. Quackenbush with a nice block. Gets it back over the net and surprises Arcadia. And they can't dig that one out. 11-10 your score. On the serve from Neprud. Berra gets that one in play. Brendel places it well, hits the corner. It's going to be a point, Viroqua. And that one looked like it was headed out of bounds and just stopped. Neprud on a 3-serve run here, 12 versus 10. Some trickery on the part of Arcadia on the sideline. Gets side out Arcadia, 11 serving 12. Taps the top of the net, gets over, dug out by Berra. And that one's going to be right on the line. Elena Christensen gets that one to stay in and gets Viroqua the serve back. 13-11. Emily Berra's going to, I take that back. Megan Brendel to serve. Bump set spike blocked by Quackenbush, and unable to return it is Lockington for Arcadia. 14-11 your score in the first set. Brendel gonna get all of that one, and it ends up going long and side out Arcadia. This is Drazkowski to serve, 12 serving 14. Arcadia. Free hit over by Brendel. Arcadia spikes it. And it just gets over from Swenson. Another free hit across to Christensen. Christensen drops it in the zone. Neprud ready for it. Swenson spikes it, returned by Arcadia. Swenson gets underneath it. Nice volley here. Brings it over. Going to be a carry by Arcadia. Long volley there for this 15th point for Viroqua. Emily Hubach in. Served by Kate Quackenbush. And that is Hubach with a nicely placed ball on the far sideline. Timeout, Arcadia. We'll take a break as well. So back we come off that timeout. Arcadia feeling it necessary to calm the storm a little bit. 16-12 your score. Viroqua up in this one. Quackenbush to serve. Arcadia had a hard time getting on top of that. And Brendel with the long spike puts Viroqua up by 5. Quackenbush serves. Spike by Sensala, and that will be successful. Side out Arcadia. Number 11, Lena Wozni to serve for Arcadia. Try to get a rally going on the Raiders front. Bump by Brendel. Set back to Swenson. Hubac right there to put it back down and gets some serve back, side out, Viroqua. Gonna bring in Hannah Scrady and Emma Moyleen. Emma Moyleen to serve. Misdirection. Brendel can't quite get that one straight up in the air. Not handled by the libero, Allie Olson. Side out Arcadia, 14 Arcadia, 18 for Viroqua. Nice bump by Olson. Hubac puts it back over the net. Couldn't get dug out by Arcadia. And that is 19-14 your score. Swenson to serve. Comes off the basket. Handled well by Brendel. Right on the line. Hannah Scrady with a nice spike. And doesn't get taken care of by Arcadia. 20-14 your score. Viroqua starting to take command. Served by Swenson. Put straight across by Arcadia on the second hit. Takes Viroqua by surprise. Side out to Arcadia. Number 6, Jocelyn Lockington to serve. Bump set spike. And that's going to go to Viroqua off the hands of an Arcadia Raider. 21-15 your score. Service back to Viroqua. This is Emily Hubac to serve. Quackenbush somehow gets a paw on that one. That's going to be double hit by Arcadia. Timeout by the Arcadia. The Arcadia Raiders are coached by Natalie Anderson. Viroqua is longtime coached by Katie Schwartz. So we'll keep it here, folks. Want to thank all our fine sponsors that help us bring these games to you. Again, this is a double duel, it's called. Arcadia will play Viroqua here in this match, and GET's over playing Westby in the other gym, and then GET will come here to play Viroqua also. Served by Hubac. Bump set spike by Arcadia. Moyleen trying to handle that one, couldn't quite get under it. Going to be side out back to Arcadia. Arcadia going to try to get back in this one on the service from Adela Anderson, number 2. And Scrady with an unbelievable spike cross court on the opposite side with authority. Gets side out Viroqua. Elise Neprud on to serve. Arcadia does the same exact thing. Cross court spike. Maybe with not as much pepper on it, but gets the job done. Side out Arcadia. Number 5, Justine Sasala to serve. 17, serving 23. That one goes off the mark, out of bounds. 18 Arcadia, 23 Viroqua. Neprud gets that one up. off the net. Gonna end up hitting the antenna. At the same time it hit the net. It bounced off the net, hit the antenna, and then stayed inside. Arcadia a little confused on that one, but did indeed hit that. 24-18. Game point here. Side out Viroqua, Megan Brendel to serve. Nice dig by Brendel. Couldn't quite get that one back across, was Emily Barra. Tatum Drazkowski to serve. Nice serve. Right over the net, dropped down. Dug out well by Brendel or Swenson, I'm not sure. Placed well. So Arcadia making a little run here. 20-24 your score on the serve. Timeout, Viroqua will take a break also. So Drazkowski to serve here. Arcadia making a little bit of a run, 20-24. Viroqua needs to snuff this rally out. Quackenbush tries to place the ball just over the net and falls short. 21-24, turning into a nail biter. Barra bumps, sets, Swenson spikes with authority. Can't get that one to go. And Arcadia making a drive here to tie this game up. 22-24. Viroqua up by 2, needs a point to win. Barra bump, set, spike. And there's going to be your first set, folks. Viroqua 25, Arcadia 22. An intense game. Arcadia making a nice run at the end of it, but Viroqua being able to snuff that rally out. We'll take a break here as teams switch sides. Be back with the second set. All right, back we come here with this double duel action. Viroqua in their second set against Arcadia. Won the first one. Try to clean up here on the second. Going to be Elise Nepperud with the serve. Viroqua maintaining control here. That one goes, nice spin on it. Goes out of bounds off the first hit. Get that first point out of the way. Viroqua up 1-0. That one's going to go sail a little bit on Nepperud. 1-1 your score, side out, Arcadia. Sansala to serve. Pushed over by Moyleen. Comes back to Brendel. Handled well by Viroqua. Just too much net play there. And Arcadia with their second lead of the day, 2-1. Nice serve. Arcadia up 3-1. Sansala with a little serving run. Bumped by Swenson. Bumped by Nepperud. Pushed over by Swenson. Swenson just gets the right angle on that one. Handled well by Arcadia. And going to end up 4-1 your score. Arcadia to an early lead in this one. Sinsala lets the serve fall short. Brendel with the serve. Bump set spike from Arcadia. Neprud sets it to Brendel, gets it across. Blocked by Quackenbush. Nice volley on this one. Set up by Neprud. Pushed over by Moyleen. And that's going to come out of bounds here, come back to Viroqua. 3-4 your score. Viroqua getting back to even here. Brendel serves. Sets that one up nicely. That is Tatum Drazkowski with the spike. Three to 5 your score. Viroqua down by 2. Barra sets. Brendel gets that one up. Swenson spikes, and Arcadia just can't get back underneath it. And side out to Viroqua. Quackenbush to serve. All tied up at 5. Viroqua hasn't led in this set since they were 1-0. Back to Arcadia, and both Quackenbush and Brendel went to dig that one out, and I think a little miscommunication. Maybe too much effort on both parts. Drazkowski serves. And that's going to be off someone's hand, calls the judge. And point back to Viroqua. Side out, 6-all your score. Emma Moyleen in to serve. Dug out by Arcadia. Bump set spike. And that's going to be down the line on the spike from Viroqua. I didn't see if it was Swenson or Brendel, to be honest. Moyleen serves, 7 serving 6. Arcadia is going to be long off the mark on that one. 8-6 your score. Moyleen serves. Dug out by Moyleen. Going to be a 2-hit violation there on Scrady. Arcadia gets the serve back, 7 serving 8, a tight one in the second set. Spike by Scrady, and Scrady's going to be long, and that's going to tie it all up at 8. That is Lena Wozni for Arcadia serving. Off Wozny's serve. Bump by Swenson. Set to Hubach. Hubach spikes it. Handled by Arcadia. And again, placed well in the front court. Could not get underneath it. 9 serving 8. Quite the battle here going on here. And that is a nice breaking spike by Brendel. All tied up at 9. Side out Viroqua. Bryn Swenson to serve. And tapped over, handled well by Moyleen. Moyleen gets underneath that one again. Spiked, blocked by Arcadia. Side out Arcadia. 10-9 your score. And I think Arcadia was kind of surprised that that ball came back to him off the block. Brendel did a good job of getting a hand on it and handled well by Viroqua. All tied up at 10. Side out Viroqua. Service by Hubac. Brendel with the spike. Set from Swenson. And that spike's going to be off the mark from Arcadia. That is number 5, Justine Sensala. Just tried to place that one a little too tight to the line and went out of bounds. 11-10 was the service from Hubac, but she hits the net and that one falls short. 11-11 your score. Side out Arcadia. Sensala just gets it over the net. Bumped over, free hit by Swenson. Vera gets under it. And Scrady sees the back corner open and takes advantage. So going to sub in Elena Christensen for Emma Moyleen. Elise Neprud in for Hannah Scrady. 12-11 your score. Side out Viroqua. Neprud to serve. Sets a little off the mark, handled well by Drazkowski. And Vera just cannot quite get under that one. Going to be side out Arcadia, all knotted up at 12. Bump by Brendel, and Brendel tries to trick Arcadia. They get underneath it, and Quackenbush had it on a plate, blocked by Drazkowski, and Anderson gets her second serve in a row. 13 Arcadia, 12 Viroqua. Free hit over by Neprud. And that one is going to be the back line. And Arcadia hit it, couldn't get anyone to it. And that's going to be a timeout. Arcadia all tied up at 13. We'll take a break also. Megan Brendel serve, all tied up at 13. Quite a battle here in set 2. Viroqua trying to stay dominant. Bumped by Arcadia and not handled well. 14 serving 13 is Viroqua. Brendel the serve. Almost went out of bounds. Free hit over. Bump set spike. And Quackenbush ends up getting set back to Brendel, and Brendel with a nice front court spike there gets another point, 15, serving 13. Barra just couldn't quite get underneath that one. Fell a little short. Side out Arcadia, 14 serving 15. Brendo bumps, sets by Neprud. Neprud puts it straight across. Kick by Arcadia. Set once again by Neprud. And that's going to be in down the line on the far side. And that's going to be side out Viroqua. To Quackenbush to serve, 16-14 your score. That's going to be a good spike by number 6, Jocelyn Lockington of Arcadia, to just stay inbounds on the far sideline. Side out Arcadia. Viroqua hanging on to a 1-point lead, 16-15. Just over the net is the serve. And couldn't get handled by Drazkowski. She tried to get over there and had a little steam on that one. In comes Moyleen to serve. 17 serving 15. Just gets over the net. Handled by Arcadia. Bumped by Moyleen. Bumped by Olson. Spiked by Brendo and blocked by number 11, Lena Wozni. Wozni goes on to serve, side out Arcadia, 16 serving 17. Again, in a tight match. Bumped up, bumped back across, free hit by Viroqua, handled by Arcadia, free hit back, set. And Hubac off the mark, ties it up at 17. Arcadia maintains serve. It's going to hit the net. Wozny's serve is a little short. Side out back to Viroqua. And Swenson to serve here, 18 serving 17. Again, this has been almost a tie game the whole time here. 1 point leads. A real fight for control here in this second set. It's Viroqua up by 2. And that just touches the corner. I think the judge was even. I think the judge was even surprised. Swenson with the third serve here, 20-17 the score. Handled by Arcadia on the second hit. Much to the chagrin of Viroqua. Weren't quite ready for that. Side out Arcadia, 18 serving 20. Bump by Brendel. Going to be hit out of bounds by Scrady. And it's going to get Arcadia within 1. Can't see who's serving over there for Arcadia. Brendel with the hot spike, handled by Arcadia. Moyleen sets it up. Spiked once again by Brendel. Handled by Arcadia again. And nice dig by Allie Olson. She somehow gets a hand on it, and Swenson pops it up, bumped by Moyleen, and Brendel is going to put that one away. Side out, Viroqua puts Viroqua up by 2, 21-19, your score. Emily Hubach to serve. Swenson sets it. Gonna have someone in the net. That's Moyleen. Somehow either gets her foot across or touch the net. Side out Arcadia. This is in Sansala to serve 20, serving 21. Dug out by Brendel. Maybe a 2-hit violation. All knotted up here at 21. Arcadia not going away in the second set. It's going to call Moyleen in the net once again. Viroqua's going to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. I want to thank all our fine sponsors. Be sure to visit them early and often for this Western Wisconsin video production presentation of Viroqua Volleyball. So back we come with this exciting conclusion here of this game. Arcadia maintains serve up by a point, 22-21. Justine Sansala to serve. Handled by Brendel, set by Moyleen, spiked by Brendel, handled by Sansala. Comes back across from Arcadia. Moyleen sets and handled by a couple of Viroqua players. Quackenbush looking to block. Set up. Some really good volleyball. Ends up getting hit back to Arcadia. So they can't get it over on the third hit. It's going to be all tied up at 22. Neprud to serve. Serve just stops just at the end line, and they thought it was going to be out, and it just stopped. So an ace for Neprud, 23-22, your score. And good effort on the part of Viroqua. Can't quite get underneath it. Bera tried to get it, at least with a dash, to try to save that one. Couldn't keep it in, couldn't get underneath it. All tied up at 23. Bera bumps, free hit over from Quackenbush. And that's going to go out of bounds. 24-23, Brendel with the score, with the serve, side out Viroqua. Brendel serves, handled by Sansala. And that's going to be out of bounds, just off the mark. It's going to be the end of your second set, 25-23 your score. So Arcadia just not quite enough against this Viroqua squad. Viroqua up 2-0 at this point. We'll take a break. So back we come. We got Viroqua up 2-0 right now. The goal is 3. Best 3 of 5. So Viroqua trying to get a handle on this and close this one out. Has the same cast of characters in here. And will be on the early serve of Neprud, I believe. Got a little bit of substitution issue here. So in comes the libero for Arcadia. Labeled as 21, but number 22 here is Coulee Fitzpatrick. Number 2 to serve, Adela Anderson for Arcadia. So I lost track on that one. Sorry. Anderson serves. Spiked by Brendel and not handled by Arcadia. All tied up at 1. Neprud in to serve. So we're going to call a double hit violation there on number 8. Hermione Carone, we'll say. 2 serving 1. Neprud, serve is good. Bump set spike. Handled by Barra well. Set up by Neprud to Brendel. Point number 3. Viroqua maintains serve on a decisive spike by Brendel. Neprud serves to the sideline, handled by Arcadia. And that's going to be out of bounds on the far sideline corner. And Viroqua up early in this one, 4-1. Neprud changes position of the serve over here in this corner. Free hit over from Arcadia. And enough spin on that spike. Brendel gets 0.5 for Viroqua. 5 serving 1 is the Viroqua Blackhawks. And that's going to just stop. Looked completely like it was going out of bounds. Stopped dead in its tracks. Right in front of the end line. Nice serve by Neprud. Scores point number 6, 6-1 your score. Another ace by Neprud. 7-1 your score. Viroqua handily out to a lead here in this third set. Arcadia tries to come across on the second hit. Viroqua bump set spikes. Brendel gets blocked. They get side out. Number 22, Coulee Fitzpatrick to serve the libero. 2 serving 7. Brendel with a mid-court spike. And that's going to be out of bounds. Hit long by Arcadia. Arcadia might be pressing just a little bit in this one. 8-2 your score. Side out Viroqua. Brendel to serve. Almost blocked by Swenson. Bumped up nice by Neprud. Tapped over by Swenson. Bump by Brendel. And it's going to be 4 hits on Viroqua. Side out to Dreskowski here to serve for Arcadia. 3 serving 8. Swenson with the bump. And it's going to go long on Brendel. 4th point for Arcadia. 8 the score for Viroqua. So with rally scoring, we're going to automatically get a point here. 9-4, side out Viroqua. Kate Quackenbush to serve. Bump set spike by Arcadia. Set back up by Quackenbush. And the block attempt is no good for Arcadia, but they handle it. End up spiking it out of bounds on this near sideline. And it's going to be 10-4, your score. Again, Viroqua out handily in this one after 2 really tight sets early on. Christensen gets a hand on it, couldn't quite get it back in play, and it's going to be side out Arcadia, 5 serving 10. Number 12, Caitlin Bremer to serve. Nice serve, handled well by Olsen. Spike by Christensen is going to be out. So it's going to bring Arcadia within 4, 6 serving 10. Bump by Brendel, set by Neprud. Spike by Swenson. Swenson taps the ball back, handled by Arcadia, but the spike attempt by Wozni is short into the net. Side out Viroqua. Timeout goes to Arcadia, and that's going to be your score here at the timeout. 11-6, your score. Viroqua out early in this 3rd set. We'll take a break. So Western Wisconsin Video Productions bringing you Viroqua volleyball here on tape delay. Viroqua maintains serve, up 11-6 in this critical 3rd set. Emma Moyleen subs in. She's going to be the one serving here for Viroqua. See if we can't get out to a little more lead. Nice serve. Going to be bumped out of bounds by number 12, Caitlin Bremer. Nice spin on it. Just headed to the sidelines. Tough one to handle, folks. Moyleen with her 2nd serve, 12 serving 6. Viroqua up in this one. That's going to get handled by Moyleen. Set to Brendel. Bump back up by Hubach. Nice job by Olsen. And that's going to be a long spike by Brendel. Going to be side out Viroqua or Arcadia. And that's going to be Wozni on to serve here. 7 serving 12. Olsen bumps it. Bumped back by Swenson to Brendel. And Brendel off the mark into the net. Puts Arcadia to within 4 here, 8-12. Wozni gets that one across. As close as Arcadia's been here, up or down by 3, 9-12. Viroqua trying to hold off a little bit of a rally. Bump by Olsen, bump by Moyleen to Brendel. Brendel gets it across. spike off the block attempt by Hannah Scrady, out of bounds. And our Viroqua's going to talk about it. They're going to take a 1-minute timeout. So are we. All right, back we come. Arcadia on a little bit of a run here. Was down by, I think, 4, well, probably 6 when they started this run. 10 serving 12. Olsen with the bump. And Brendo with a hard spike. Not able to get placed by Hubach. Wozni with a long run of serves here for Arcadia. Get Arcadia back to within 1. Viroqua trying to hold off the rally. Swenson with a decisive spike on the far sideline. Gets service back, 13-11. She's going to be the one to go ahead and serve as well. Wileen sets up Brendo. Brendo gets it across, handled by Arcadia, spiked by number 8, Hermione Carone. And Arcadia bumps that one back up, resets it, free hit back, and out of bounds. Swenson surveys it, lets it fall, and that's going to be point maintained by, service maintained by Viroqua. Swenson serves here with a score of 14-11. Nice block by Scrady. Handled well by Brendel, and free hit over by Moyleen. Comes back. Arcadia can't quite get on top of the ball, gets it across, and Brendel places that ball. It's going to be a double hit violation by Arcadia, and they're going to be down by 4, 15-11. Long run of serves here by Swenson. Handled by Arcadia, put back across on the second hit, and it's going to be, they're going to say that hit the antenna and out of bounds. Or, I don't know. I thought it was touched by Arcadia, but. Bendel spikes, handled by Arcadia. And Carone tries to spike that ball over, can't quite get it over. And Arcadia still down by 4. Hubach to serve. That's going to be out of bounds. Drazkowski hits it off the mark. 17-12 your score. Viroqua trying to close out this third set after 2 really close sets. It had a commanding lead. Arcadia pulled back to within 1, and Viroqua really fighting back here to get some momentum. Side out to Arcadia. Adela Anderson to serve. Top of their rotation. 13 serving 12. 13 serving 17. Going to be a double hit violation by Viroqua. I'm not sure who that was on. Arcadia to within 3. Swenson handles it. And Brendel with a cross-court spike with a lot of authority gets service back. 18-14 your score. And Neprud in to serve. She's had a number of aces here, folks. Let's see if she can run a few more of those off. And short arms that one, unfortunately. Into the net, side out, back to Arcadia. Within 3, 15-18. The libero Fitzpatrick to serve. Vera bumps. Quackenbush sets. Swenson spikes. And Arcadia getting in a little run of their own, brings it to within 2. Fitzpatrick to serve. Handled by Brendel. And kind of a tough bump there for Neprud to handle, and gets it too much into the net. And Arcadia back to within 1, 17 serving 18. Vera gets underneath it. Neprud somehow handles it. Free hit back across. Quackenbush taps it down, and free hit back over. Vera serving it up to Brendel, but Drazkowski has kind of carried this Arcadia team tonight, and it ties the game. They're going to take a 1-minute timeout, does Viroqua, all tied up at 18. We'll take a break also. All right, back we come. Fitzpatrick here on a little run of scoring points here. Brings Arcadia all tied up at 18. Scrady tries to place that ball over. And Swenson misses the mark on the spike. 19-18 for Arcadia's first lead of this third set. Neprud sets it for Brendel and gets to the back. Ends up getting back over, does Arcadia. Sets it up to Quackenbush. Fitzpatrick gets underneath it, and Vera's there to make the bump. Swenson with a hard spike. Anderson couldn't get underneath it, and gets it all tied back at 19. And Brendel to serve here, side out Viroqua. Kind of a confusing hit there from Arcadia. Throws Vera off. Can't quite handle that one. So we're going to be down by a point, 20-19, with Drazkowski to serve. Neprud puts it over on the second hit. And Quackenbush blocks it. And somehow Arcadia takes care of it. And Quackenbush blocked it, and it got tapped back by Arcadia. She got her hand on it, but it just went in the wrong direction. Drazkowski to serve. Up by 2 is Arcadia. Swenson handles it. Going to be a carry called on number 9, Neprud, unfortunately. Viroqua trying to finish off what was once a well-commanded third set. Hubac gets under it. I'm sorry, that's Christensen. Swenson gets it back over. Arcadia so that goes off the basketball hoop up above, throws Viroqua off. Viroqua hanging on here, trying to get back into it. Arcadia up 23-19. Vera ends up going off her bump there, out of bounds on the backspin. Arcadia all of a sudden in the zone. Ends up finishing that. Gonna finish that set off. Well, I take that back. Side out Viroqua on a net violation from Arcadia, so 20-24 your score. See if Viroqua can get into a run here. As I said, Drazkowski has just been all over the court for Arcadia. Fitzpatrick sets it, and tough angle for Wozni. Runs it into the net, 21-24 your score. As the other two sets were very tight, this one has tightened up also. And that's going to get spiked by Wozni for the win. Third set goes to Arcadia. Viroqua up 2 sets to Arcadia's 1. So back we come here with a bit of a barn burner. Arcadia winning that third set. Surprisingly, Viroqua out to a big lead, and it ends up withering away here. Each set has been extremely tight. Arcadia with an improved squad over last year. A lot of young players last year. A lot of juniors on this team with a couple seniors. Neprud to serve for Viroqua. Off we go. That's going to sail out of bounds. Side out to Arcadia. And Arcadia is going to return the favor. Going to go out of bounds on the other side as well. So side out back to Viroqua. Megan Brendel to serve. All tied up at 1. And Brendel's serve goes long. So we've got, just got to get a serve in here. Fitzpatrick serves. Swenson's spike falls just by the line the way it looked. And all tied up at 2. Quackenbush to serve. Neprud, Brendel, Swenson, Kubach, Christensen out there along with Quackenbush as a supporting cast for Viroqua. 3-2 your score. Set up by Neprud, bumped by Quackenbush, and just comes across the line. Nice spike on that one. 4-2 your score. Viroqua up 2-1 at the moment. These sets blocked by Arcadia. Again, I said it all night, Drazkowski is just all over the court for Arcadia. Drazkowski's serve, unfortunately, into the net. Side out, Viroqua, 5-3. Allie Olson on as the libero to, Moylene on to serve. Moylene's a nice serve right across the net. Ends up getting served back to Scrady. Scrady just kind of dumps the ball right over the net and scores 6-3. Moylene's serve. Handled by Drazkowski. Swenson tries to place that ball on the sidelines, ends up going off the mark and out of bounds. Side out back to Sansala to serve. Well, I take that back. That is Bremer for Arcadia. Swenson ends up they kind of set it to her. She spiked the ball right off the net. Swenson to serve, 7 serving 4. Far corner handled by Arcadia. Bumped back over by Arcadia. Set to Brendel. And that's going to be long. That's going to be 8-4 on the serve from Swenson after the long rally. That's going to be long. Side out back to Arcadia. A lot of long serves on this one. Swenson sets it up. Brendel ends up so they end up. So the one judge was calling it over the line, and she ended up getting overruled by the head official. And Brendel, with authority, spikes that ball. 9-5 your score. Hubach side out to Viroqua. Hubach to serve. Emily Hubach serves. Handled. It's tapped over by somehow gets back across from Arcadia. Quackenbush can't adjust, and that's going to just hit the line. Side out back to Arcadia. 6-9 your score. Sansala to serve. Bumped by Swenson. Scrady to spike. Handled by Arcadia. Back cross court from Arcadia. Over to Brendel. And that time Drazkowski just couldn't get the angle on it. Ends up going off her hands and out of bounds. 10-6 your score. And Nepperud in to serve. Bumped by Arcadia. Set by Nepperud to Brendel. Off the hands. And Arcadia just can't get underneath it. And return. So Viroqua up to a 5-point lead. Nepperud serves to the far corner. Handled by Sansala. And spike going to be long. Is the Caron spike attempt. 12-6 your score. Nepperud serves. Bump set spike. Off the net, can't quite get over. Drazkowski leaves that one a little short. Timeout by Arcadia. We'll take a timeout as well. Back we come here, had to have a battery switch. Long volleyball matches here, especially in this double duel. So after the conclusion of this match, we'll have Viroqua versus GET coming right up. And that's going to be a carry called on the part of Viroqua. Side out to Arcadia, so the timeout pays off. 7 serving 13 here in set 4. Push to the backcourt, does Quackenbush on the free hit. And Brendel tries to push that ball back over, and supported by Quackenbush, can't quite get it done. 8 serving 13. And that's going to fall just in front of the back line there for an inbounds hit. 14-8 your score. Brendel to serve. Fitzpatrick sets. Drazkowski makes work of that. Spikes it hard. 9-14 your score. Side out Arcadia for Fitzpatrick's serve. Service long. Seems to be a resounding theme here in the 4th set. Quackenbush to serve. Handled by Arcadia. Kind of haphazardly, but does get back across. Brendel with the spike way to the backcourt. Somehow handled by Arcadia. Stays in bounds. And Swenson just can't, the awkward hit back to her. She couldn't get it over. Side out. Well, I take that back. Well, yeah. 10-15 your score. Arcadia serves. And that's going to be out. So Arcadia crawling back to within 4 somehow, some way. And every single set's been that way. Viroqua's been out to a big lead, and Arcadia just kind of hangs around. And so it's going to be timeout, Viroqua, with your score 12, Arcadia 15 for Viroqua. So Allie Olson in the game, Elena Christensen in the game, along with Neprud, Kubach, Brendel, and Swenson. Drazkowski to serve. Viroqua trying to get served back and win this 4th set and get out of here. And that's going to be out, and it's going to bring Arcadia to within 2. 13-15 your score. Once again, Arcadia just keeps clawing back. Some miscommunication on the part of Viroqua there. Brendel handles it. Brendel once again digs that one out, back and sets it in. Arcadia keeps it alive. Going to be a carry called on the part of Arcadia. Side out back to Viroqua. It's going to be Moyleen in to serve. Out comes Christensen, out comes Neprud. Emma Moyleen to serve. Just gets over the net. Handled by Drazkowski. Bump back over, free hit from Anderson. And Swenson gets that one to fall just in front of the back line. A much needed turn of a momentum here. Moyleen, 17, serving 14. Fitzpatrick handles it. Spike handled by Olson. Spiked by Brendel. Touched by Fitzpatrick. And that's going to be 18-14. Viroqua crawling back out to a 4-point lead here with service by Moyleen. Emma Moyleen's serve is good. Draskowski bumps, set, spikes across, can't get quite on top of it, comes over, and somehow Swenson taps that ball over and bumps it back to Moyleen, and Hubach tries to skip the ball over, and I think Brendel thought that ball was going to go out of bounds for sure. Just kind of stopped dead in its tracks, falls inbounds, side out Arcadia, 15 serving 18. Olson bumps, free hit over from Hubach. Hubach somehow gets it up in the air. Funny looking play there. Ends up so side out Viroqua Swenson to serve. 19-15 your score. Swenson sets the ball up. Brendel gets it spiked back across. Hubach can't handle it. And side out Arcadia, 19 Viroqua, 16 Arcadia. This is Wozni serve. Brendel handled by Arcadia. Swenson gets underneath. Serve back to Brendel. Not blocked, but handled by Arcadia. And a really nice volley on this one. Swenson digs it out. Cross-court placement by Brendel. Gets Viroqua the point. Hubach the serve. Side out Viroqua, 20, serving 16. Quackenbush taps that ball over early. Hubach sticks with it. Moyleen somehow gets it over on a funky looking hit. Hits the net and falls on the hardwood for the point. 21-16, timeout Arcadia. All right, back we come here on an intense group of sets here from Viroqua Arcadia. 21-16 your score. Viroqua trying to win this fourth set to complete this match. 22-16. Arcadia's had a way of just clawing back into these sets. Viroqua, a number of them have had big leads, and Arcadia just keeps fighting. And Viroqua trying to hold this one off. And again, Arcadia blocks it, gets it over, handled by Viroqua. Quackenbush taps it over, sets to Brendel, and blocked by Arcadia. That is Sensala, I believe. No, that's Lockington. So Lockington to serve. Side out Arcadia, 17 serving 22. She's going to short arm that one. It's going to put it in the net. Side out back to Viroqua. Neprud in to serve, along with Christensen in for Moyleen. 23 serving 17. Neprud's serve is good. Over here to Wozni. No, that's Carone. And a hard hit by Swenson, handled by Arcadia, and hit by Christensen. Can't get the block, and that's going to be side out Arcadia. 18 serving 23. One hit over for Viroqua just on the bump. Brendel with the spike, handled by Arcadia, set back to Christensen. She ends up spiking the ball right off the set from Arcadia. All right, 24-18 your score. Side out Viroqua. Brendel with the serve tries to finish off this fourth set. Arcadia, again, not going away, just won't quit. 19-24 your score. This is going to be Carone with the serve. 19 serving 24. Bumped by Berra, but couldn't get handled kind of into the net. Arcadia down by 4. Berra handles it. Going to be out of bounds by Swenson. Swenson off the mark on a number of spike attempts tonight. Timeout, Viroqua. All right, so once again we intensify a little bit. Arcadia within 3. Viroqua needs one more point to win. Bumped by Berra, set by Neprud. Swenson spikes hard, but handled by Arcadia. And Berra can't get underneath it. Arcadia again scraping back somehow within striking distance in this game. 22 serving 24. Berra with the bump. Goes to Christensen. Christensen softly puts it over. Neprud hits it across. Free hit. Brendel can't get underneath it, so Arcadia trying to tie this game up on the serve from Carone. Hermione serves. Brendel. Swenson ends up spiking it into the net, tying the game up 24-25. Arcadia not going away once again, trying to tie it up 2-2. Swenson hits it off and need to win by 2, 25-24. Viroqua crumbling a little bit under the pressure. Going to call a Wozni into the net. That ties it up all at 25, knotted up. Kate Quackenbush with the serve. Neprud puts it over on the second hit. Handled by Brendel. Set back to Swenson. Swenson with the soft touch over. And Neprud ends up giving it side out back to Arcadia, trying to save it. And Viroqua tightening up a little bit here. Drazkowski serves. Set. And that's going to tie it back, side out, back to Viroqua. You're going to sub in Moyleen and Scrady for Christensen and Neprud. Mylene to serve. Need 2 consecutive points here and get out of this one. Brendel bumps. Nice handle by Fitzpatrick. Deflected by Arcadia. Mylene gets it in play. Brendel soft touches the ball over Fitzpatrick. Olsen bumps. Brendel gets it back. Gets back over by Hubach. It's going to be in. So they call that one in, folks. Side out back to Arcadia in a barn burner here for the 4th set. It's going to be Sinsala, I believe. No, it's number 12, Bremer, with the serve. Free hit over. Set up, free hit back over by Mylene. Brendel gets under it. And Hannah, that is your set there, folks. Arcadia once again coming from quite a ways behind in that one, winning it 28-26. All tied up at 2. All right, so set 5. I believe they played a 15 on this one. This will give us our winner. Arcadia, as I said, much improved over a year ago. Neprud to serve. First server in the rotation. Drazkowski makes quick work of that, drills it right down the middle. Adela Anderson to serve. The ace by Anderson puts Arcadia up by 2. Arcadia free hits that one over. Quackenbush pushes it back on the second hit. A scramble. Viroqua kind of reeling from these big leads, and Arcadia on a 2-set winning streak here. Viroqua looking for an answer to turn it around. Neprud pushes it over on the second hit. And that is Caron with the short hit into the net. Side out Viroqua. Brendel to serve. Fitzpatrick sets. Barra bumps. Neprud sets it up to Brendel. That's going to be out. Side out back to Arcadia. 4-1 your score. Viroqua 1. Arcadia 4. Serves into the net, does Caron. Gives Viroqua a free pass here. 2 serving 4. Quackenbush to serve. Christensen somehow gets a hand on it. And a nice play by Elena Christensen. Quick hands, gets the ball back up, ends up serving, getting Swenson set. Hard spike across, 3-4 your score. Serve from Quackenbush is good. Handled by Fitzpatrick. Bendel bumps, sets it to Hubach. Hubach off the net. And Quackenbush can't get there. Side out Arcadia. 5 serving 3 is Arcadia. This is going to be number 7, Tatum Drazkowski. Bendel bumps it, sets it, spikes it. Does Swenson. Elise with a nice dig. Brundle tries to soft touch that one over and can't quite get there. Arcadia in the zone. Olsen bumps it, sets Hubach. Hubach to Christensen, timeout by Viroqua. So with the double duel action here in Westby, Viroqua kind of fighting to get back in this one. 7 serving 3 is Arcadia. Arcadia fought back hard in every single set. And Viroqua needs to find that mojo they had earlier in the match. Nepru brings it over. Off the net. That's going to be Wozni trying to soft touch that, spike that ball over. So side out Viroqua. Moyleen gets the serve. 4 serving 7. They're going to say that ball wasn't touched by Arcadia. Swenson trying to get it over to the sideline. Side out back to Arcadia. Arcadia up by 4. Olsen with the bump. Set by Moyleen. And Brundle with the hard spike. Side out Viroqua. Swenson to serve. 5 serving 8.
Here we go, Bryn. You got this.
Bryn serves. Handled by Arcadia. Bryn gets underneath it with the bump. Sets it to Swenson. Scrady gets it to Swenson. Free hit over to Arcadia. Set and failed block by Scrady. Side out Arcadia 9-5. It's going to be Wozni with the serve. Olsen gets the bump, gets it to Hubach, and Strady gets to it before Arcadia does and makes work of that.
Let's go, Em. You got this.
6 serving 9, side out Viroqua in a battle here in Westby. It's going to be out of bounds. So Viroqua clawing back in this one. Emily Hubach, 7 serving 9. Brendel gets under it, gets it over. Hubach with the bump, set to Swenson. Swenson gets the spike over. And it's going to get hit into the net by Caron, I believe, Hermione Caron. So 8-9 your score in a barn burner here in Westby in this early season volleyball action. And Anderson tries to almost carry that ball over, soft touch it over, all tied up. That's going to be 9-9 your score. Hubac to serve after the timeout. Here we come back here in this tight volleyball match between Arcadia and Viroqua. Viroqua out to a 2-set lead and looked like it was commanding, and Arcadia has just gotten into the groove. And Viroqua in the third and fourth set were out to big leads and just couldn't close the deal. So we've got Arcadia with side out serving, not 10, serving 9. Swenson bumps, and she's going to call a double hit violation on Emma Mylene. 11-9 your score. Viroqua needs to get the ball back. Sensala with the serve, the bump by Swenson. And a hard spike by Brendel gets the point back to Viroqua. 10 serving 11 with Neprud in to serve.
Slow, easy.
10 serving 11. Let's see if she can get some aces going here. Got some slippery material on the floor here, so getting that cleaned up. Neprud with the deep corner serve. Brendel gets underneath it. And somehow Quackenbush gets that across. And a nice dig by Barra. Can't get handled by Brendel. Side out back to Arcadia.
Let's go, ladies. Dig, dig, dig. You got this.
12 serving 10. Barrow with the dig. The hit by Swenson to center court. Blocked by Quackenbush. Set by Neprud. Tapped over. Placed well by Brendel. 11-12 your score. Brendel side out Viroqua. Brendel to serve. Service good. Back over here to Caron. Caron taps it over. Barra with a tough, he's going to get free hit back by Brendel. Back to the back corner. And Barra gets it in play. Set by Neprud. Free hit by Brendel to the back corner. Handled by Arcadia. Arcadia taps it over. Set by Brendel, or by Neprud, and dug out by Arcadia. Quackenbush handles it. Swenson ready. Neprud gets it over somehow, some way. Blocked by Christensen. Back to this back corner. Handled by Barra. Over to Brendel. Brendel pushes it across. Brendel bumps it. Tapped over by Swenson. Free hit back from Arcadia to Brendel. She gets it across. It hits the court for the point. Wow. All tied up. Timeout goes to Arcadia. We'll take a timeout as well. Okay, so we're in our fifth set. We're going to go to 15. All knotted up at 12 here. Viroqua's got the serve. Need to get some points here. Keep pressure on Arcadia. Brendel to serve once again on a hard-fought volley here for point 12. Summarizing once again, Viroqua won the first and second set, still narrowly, and Viroqua was out in the third and fourth set, big leads. Arcadia came crawling back and won third in fourth set. It's been a battle. Arcadia went out to a big lead in this fifth set, but Viroqua has scraped back into it to be competitive. Bendel's serve is good. Vera can't get to it. Can't dig it out. Side out to Arcadia. They're going to sub in Olsen for Vera. Olsen handles it. Set by Neprud. Hard spike by Swenson. Quackenbush can't get the block, and Viroqua calls a timeout. All right, Arcadia putting pressure back on Viroqua once again. Arcadia has serve. Viroqua needing to turn this around here, get a point, get served back. 14 serving 12. Olsen with the bump. Free hit over. Set by Arcadia. Swenson's not ready for it. That's your game, set, match. Arcadia winning 3 sets in a row. 15-12 your final score. And we'll get ready for GT.